Billie Jo Howell. It's Billie, B-I-L-L-I-E, Jo, J-O, Howell, H-O-W-E-L-L.
And you are Miss Simon's mother, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you understand what we're here for today, correct?
Yes, sir, I do.
And I've asked you to come forward and, if you wanted to make a statement on Leilani's behalf. Did I not?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. And you understand the court is the only sentence in the state of Georgia on a murder conviction is either life with or life without parole. You understand that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you still having a chance to address the court and say what's on your mind. Would you like to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you can either speak naturally, or I can ask you questions, or you can read from a prepared statement if you'd like to, Ms. Howell. Which do you prefer? Not trying to put you on the spot, but you were unsure before.
I am still unsure.
Okay.
I know drugs has taken and had a huge impact on our entire lives. Even as Leilani's childhood, I failed her as a mom. I allowed addiction to take over my life at a young age. And you and your brother were just babies. And you lived with my sister, and I made sure you were okay. And through those times, it was still really hard on you because you wanted your mom. Just like I know they're gonna want their mom. When you come to live with me, I'd already changed my life. And I'd been working really hard. But I had changed my addiction from drugs to work. And I still neglected your needs, your emotional needs. I still wasn't there for you to be your mom. My decisions have played an impact on things that have happened in your life. And there's absolutely nothing I can do to take it away. But I'm working every day, Leilani. Every day between counseling and parenting classes and taking other classes. Because I want to be better. Because I have to believe that it's still not too late. And that we still have a chance, regardless of what it looks like. Quinton and the other children changed my life even more. And I was so afraid for you that I never let you fail. I always just scooped right in and fixed everything, which wasn't good for you. It didn't allow you to grow and to be able to make good decisions for yourself. I do take accountability today. Because I should have been a better mom and a better grandma. I should have seen something. You deserved better, and so do your children, all three of them. We might not be able to bring Quinton back, but he needs to come home, and we're all going to hold him one last time. I just want to make it better, Leilani, and I don't know how. All I can do is be here for you and answer every phone call. Talk to you and be there. Listen, really listen. I'm really listening. I love you and we're gonna get through it because I raised you to know that I love you unconditionally. And today I do not put conditions on that because I love you. I love you. I love you, Leilani.
Let me ask some questions. Did you ever see, we heard a lot of this during the trial. Was there ever any of this favoritism towards Zane or Sky, or Quinton was the outcast?
No, sir. Never.
Okay. And Did you ever see?
You hear the judge asking questions of the witness, and this mother saying, our whole lives, drugs have had a huge impact. That can be a mitigating factor the court can consider. We're going to pause it there. When we come back, of course, we're going to get you back inside this courtroom for the sentencing hearing of convicted killer Leilani Simon.
Coming soon to Court TV.
It's the biggest story that we're covering.
He is the boogeyman.
Lori Daybell.
She said, I will have you destroyed.
She's got another murder trial coming up.
A social media sensation, now a suspected killer.
We will not stop fighting. We have no quit.
Sean Diddy Combs arrested on a federal indictment.
The high-stakes trials you don't want to miss. Coming soon. Only on Court TV.
We are following the sentencing hearing for Leilani Simon in Georgia. Simon was convicted last month of killing her toddler son, Quinton, and then dumping his body in a dumpster back in 2022. His remains were later discovered in a landfill. Right now, we are hearing from Leilani's mom on the stand for the defense. Let's head back into court.
Leilani maltreat or withhold food from Quinton?
Never.
Okay. And you understand the sentence is what?
Yes,
Be
sir.
life without or life with. And do you think that Leilani is so far gone she should get a life without parole sentence?
No, I don't. Because I wasn't so far gone. I'm not. And I refuse to let somebody make me believe that I am. I may be too late for a lot of things, but I'm here today. I'm here.
So you're asking the court to impose a life with parole sentence, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to say before Mr. Dean asks you some questions?
No, sir.
That's all the questions I got, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Hilliard.
You're her mom.
Yes.
Since day one, you have, and I mean day one of the investigation, Quinton being reported missing.
Yes.
You had been there for her.
Yes.
You were out of town when it happened, but you came back quickly.
Yes.
You have talked to her a lot, right?
Yes.
But before she was ever arrested and since she's been jailed, right?
Yes.
Is she, you understand the jury has now convicted her of murdering Quinton with intent to kill him. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
12 neutral, unbiased citizens taking a cold look at the evidence have said that is what happened here, beyond a reasonable doubt. You get that, right?
Yes, sir.
In all of the conversations you've had with her, has she ever taken responsibility for doing that?
No, she hasn't. But she has taken responsibility for her drug use.
I know that you've taught her to take responsibility for her actions, because when she says in the news interview, if it comes out that I'm responsible, I'll take responsibility. And she said that separately another time to the police. And I believe that that is coming from your upbringing of her. Do you think that's fair?
Yes, sir, I do.
Has she ever actually done it in this case, though?
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't admitted to you that she killed Quinton.
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't told you how.
No, sir.
She's said things to you about, well, I just don't remember, and I'm not sure, and I'm trying to piece it together, and things like that, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that the evidence has just not been consistent with that kind of claim? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That, evidence shows that she made this very calculated drive to the dumpsters, scattered rice cereal in her car, drafted a text message to Danny about what she was supposedly doing on that trip, getting Oragel, told a bunch of lies about it to the police, right?
Yes, sir, I watched the trial.
And none of that is consistent with her just not knowing what happened. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. But even still, despite all the conversations you've had, and despite you being her mother, the person that she had to confide in, she hasn't even taken responsibility privately in confidence to you, has
No,
she?
she hasn't.
Is that frustrating to you?
Yes, it is.
Do you wish she would just come out and admit to you as her mother what she
Yes. Yes, I do.
did? One moment, please. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Dean. Mr. Hilliard.
That's I'm a little confused, Ms. Howell, because being convicted of something doesn't necessarily mean you did it, does it?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
So if you're convicted of something you didn't do and you don't admit to it, it doesn't mean you did it. I mean, just because you're convicted of it.
That's correct.
Any questions?
So being convicted of something is not the same thing as admitting something you actually did, now is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So you can be convicted of something you didn't do, right?
Yes, sir.
You can be acquitted of something you did do, right?
Yes, sir.
And there's all manner of things in between, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay? That's all the questions I got.
Anything further, Mr. Dean?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Howell, you may step down.